you guys again. Nice to see the sun also. Took off early this morning. First day of thunder chicken season. Took the bird down, but man, it was cold. He went down and then down. We had to track him about a mile. Found him. Had to get him again. But anyway, my point, I'm shedding the layers off and the sun's finally out. But I want to go over a couple cool items that I think these trucks probably should have came with. Now behind me, 4th gen 3500. This was bought as a backup tow rig as a daily driver, and it's been exactly that. In case anything ever shuts down on the main work trucks, I got my 3500 dually that's more than capable to do a lot of stuff. But it does also a couple other little things like, you know, the family wagon with hips and out of town trips with the camper. Got a little man in the back, I got dogs in the front, and this is something you guys kind of gave me a little bit of grief about because I got the fancy truck, get the fancy seats, and I put the seat covers right on off the bat. But I got something cool that's going to help me out, and help the company out, and help you guys out. Let's grab it. So when I got the new 5500, I got a set of seat covers, and I'll be honest with you, everybody that has seen them in person has wanted a set of them. And let me tell you what, the company that makes the set is on the channel now. So you guys will also get a discount to buy these bad boys, and you get to see me put them on the truck. They are sweet. Oh, even, is that the center one too? The last set didn't come with that one. Show you guys these bad boys. I'm gonna install them right quick. Huidasource. Huidasource. They're pretty dang nice, I'm not gonna lie. Amazon kind of deal. You got to check them out. Let's get these thrown on the truck quick and we'll go on to the next little project. I don't want you guys saying, oh, it's a sponsored video. You know, they're just selling it. No. This is helping everybody in the organization out. When companies get on with the channel, I really appreciate it because it also, what is this? Get off there. It helps you guys out because I get to showcase a product that I actually like. Basically saying I don't put anything on the channel that I don't support. I don't want to showcase something that's not a item that I would actually use. How do you get these? There we go. We gotta tilt the seat back or something. There we go. Get the headrest off. These things are super simple. They slide down in there, and I gotta go get the little doodad that goes down and twists. But I'll just show you quick before I turn the camera off. But you can't deny how sweet these are, and they're super tough. That way when the putty dog jumps up in here, not a lot of damage at all to the main seat. And why would I cover up the nice seats? Well, so they stay nice. I can take them off later on when these wear out, but I've been enjoying these for 5 years and they've handled good. But if I'm gonna sell the truck later on, I'd like the seats to still look nice because them aren't cheap. Got the little clips, runs around the unit, and then you put this through the middle of the strap like so, and then reconnect it. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if Callahan can help. Hey, can you clip that in there? Right here, dude. Where my hand's at? Oh, careful now. Yeah, you gotta stand on the step to get up in there, huh? Perfect. Thank you, sir. And then the back one's got a little, or the front one's got a loop to go around right there. So they're nice and secure. And then I got to put these hooks on the front. So it's unlike the regular ones that just flip, flop, do whatever. These ones actually got some tie downs to hold them on. Oh boy. We can do the other side now?
Tie downs.
Tie downs.
Nice.
Well, they said this is the new style versus the old ones that I guess is on. I need to see, watch these clips. So they tie in there, push these clips in there, and then they just do, maybe I can do it one-handed, do a little wheelie. Maybe I'll do it with the correct hand. It's got some power. And do a little wheelie and it flips up, and that's what holds them in there. Versus trying to run those little elastic things to nothing. And then check those out. The headrests, they just slip on there. And it's even got one for the center. The old style didn't come with those. So I'm excited. All right, now ignore the meat stick. Those things, oh man, I love that the company is coming out with these rigs that are very well constructed. They lock onto it good, and they're not overly priced. Really do like how they slide on up here, and they got one here. I'm not gonna put the ones in the back thing because we gotta get to Callahan's little car seat right there. Back ones, these ones are the ones that are gonna take the heat because the little man and the dogs. Shoot, those are sweet. Link in the description below with the discount code. They're helping me help you. We're helping them. I love it. Sweet. Team lift for your safety. Team. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. I'm kind of excited about this one right here because this kind of brings the whole truck together a little bit. You know, you get any regular kind of a vehicle, you get a car, minivan, maybe not a bicycle, but your regular trucks and all that, they come with a spare tire, standard, and a little jack that goes underneath the back seat. Not a cabin chassis. I don't know why. But neither does your trailer. But I got a hydraulic dovetail trailer, so it can kind of lift itself up if you need to change a tire. But then here's the next best thing. Pair of gloves right here. Check out this little bad unit. This thing is a 10,000 pound electric jack. Comes with a neat little carrying case. Look at this bad boy. Put this right underneath your truck. Hit the button. Let's see if we can figure it out here. We gotta hook up the jump pack. I think that battery over there is dead. Oh, I have a lighter truck that's lifting right now, but look at her go. That's kind of cool. Feels pretty sturdy. I mean, I'd change a tire with that thing. All right, all the fancy stuff comes with a battery on the trailer, so that works out good. Slide this bad boy underneath here. Look at that, just perfect under the equalizer. Let's see, that's your air compressor mode. That turns on your headlight. So you turn it on the jack mode. We'll give it a little bit so we don't have to wait an hour. Put it underneath the equalizer, because if you lift it from one of the axles, it pushes it up and it's difficult to get the duals out from underneath the lip on the side there. Son of a gun. Oof. Son of a gun. See how it's dropping the tires down? So you can get to them. Well, the tires rather are staying there. The trailer's going up. Wow. It's still humping. Jeez. What a little champ. There, it's coming off the ground finally. I can hear the ball making noise up there. That one's free. That one's free. Shut it down right there. You don't need to go any higher than that because then it's difficult to get the duals on there. Those Alcoas are definitely lighter, but man, what the heck? What a little stud. Let's give it the shake test. Wow. And then if you grab your spare or wherever it's at and it happens to be low on PSI, that little bad boy can air it up. Sweet. All right, let's look over the truck. Put that thing on the descent mode. All right, getting the new trailer set up. I stole the binders off of the Little Buddy. Speed binders, the OG classics, so I know they're good and I already own those ones, and those are Actually pretty expensive to get new ones, but I didn't want to steal the chains off the other one, so I went ahead and upgraded the ones that are going to be standards. I think it's a 20-foot roll of this 3/8 chain, rated for 5,400 pounds, something like that. I only got 2 hooks, so I snagged up a couple more hooks. I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's chrome. You can't run chrome. It's rated more than the grade 70, 5/16 that everybody runs. It's 3/8." So I'm just gonna snap these on quick. I did order some other chain that should be coming later on because I want to have a couple more options. I like the hooks like these bad boys have right here, because there's so much more user-friendly in a lot of situations to have those. So we'll get that set up. I'll show you a couple other goodies I got on the old girl. Got a little dinky solar panel, but woo. Man, this trailer had snow on it for the last month, and now it's baking down sun right now. Come on, little sucker, straighten out just so I can get this job done. That weather, having all those bad storms, a lot of the gear that I wanted for this trailer got hung up at shipping, and apparently made it to town, but then it got shipped back down the hill to wherever. They could have just dropped it off at the house when they were leaving town with it, and whatever. So I just snagged these up quick because we need to use the trailer right now. Finish up a job that the weather permitted us to get her done. Snag these on there. This, by the way, is the same chain I ran on the old trailer, except for I didn't cut it up, so I had a couple little jumpers. It was just my one across the blade, hook on both corners. But we're good to go now. Well, finally, after a month, my hook showed up. Same hook, Amazon versus Tractor Supply. You can buy 4 of them for the price of 1 from Tractor. I had to go snag up my old chains with the 5/16 for hauling the 12 the other day. But finally these showed up, so I could put them on my new chains. Boom. All right, here is the end result of several generations worth of trial and error. My 22 5500, just with all the bells and whistles of realistically too much that you need for a work truck. It is this whole setup right here is my most expensive besides some of the tractors. There's a lot of dollars sitting right there and a lot of efficiency, I'll say that much. But some of the detail stuff, like where to get the front bumper plow guard thing, I thought about getting a full hitch thing up in here like all the other trucks, but I like the factory stuff, and if we didn't have such a deer problem around here, I would probably not even run one of these. But this is just for the deer. This is made by Laverne. I think I got it off of just some Google website. Just type in Google Laverne 5500 bumper. It was actually supposed to have a hoop down here, so I was kind of upset when it showed up. It turns out it's just generic photo. They didn't even actually make the one I was hoping to get from this company, so I'm just going to add that later and might reinforce it just a touch more. I do have an Amazon backup camera on the front. Yep, I know, it's kind of funny. Reason for that on the front is because it came with a factory backup one, and I wasn't going to double dip on those. That system ties into another one for the gooseneck ball, which is right up there. When I say this truck's all bougied out, it's got the, the button, and then it senses your hand going in there when you got the fob in your pocket. Push to start like they all should. I got extra lights on the mirrors now, but they don't fold in. I don't have that's just one of the deals that you don't get on a cab chassis truck, just like you don't get the manual floor shifter on the Laramie. You got to go with that for your 4-wheel drive, which surprisingly I haven't used a ton, but I do use it a ton. I don't know if that makes sense. It gets used, but not really. So it'd be nice just a manual pop like you used to back in the day, but it is what it is. Seat covers. I made fun of for putting these bad boys on the truck because it's a Laramie. Why are you covering up that niceness? Well, just in case I do sell this truck later on, it's going to hold a lot of value having nice seats, considering I take my putty dog with me on a daily. The running boards, those are eBay. Yep, because they were only $150 or something like that versus, buying them from factory, which could cost you like $1,000 or something like that. They're the ones I kind of liked. Well, I didn't. Those are the ones I picked out, so obviously I liked them. But they were the most functional, look good, black to match the, paint scheme, black and white. And just ties into the bed pretty nice. The bed is Great Northern bed. They're made in Oregon, I believe, and I bought this from a dealer in Auburn called Sundowner. My boy Tyson down there, he's pretty good to deal with. By the way, the truck came from Peterson Ram, not Nampa, Idaho. Boy Evan up there, he definitely did us a solid on this. Came in at the best price, bar none, and the truck showed up months ahead of schedule. Some dealers, they just got the allotment sitting right there, so when you call them up, you know, they can pull the trigger. It does kind of change month to month, you know, just based on what the economy's doing and being able to get stuff. But that was the deal with this bed. They had one on the lot. I bought the bed months before I got the truck, and went with the regular bed and added these toolboxes myself because it was significantly cheaper to just build the boxes. I spent about 50-60 hours building these boxes, and I used up all the real estate I could possibly fit, as far as all the way to the back, all the way up here, was still, you know, keeping it symmetrical and keeping the tires out of hitting the toolboxes. And then up here I even angled them because the truck bed's got a little angle to it, and angled it here so I got optimal space for simple little things like that guy doesn't really fit in there unless it had that little angle to it, which is weird. Same thing with chainsaw and grease guns. Those all fit in the handy dandy ready to go box. Did cut off the back section here because I didn't really need 50 pounds worth of sideboards. Those pretty beefy. You can see, left that there for the ice chest. I got my microwave in there. Talked about the hitch back here. This is a bulletproof hitch. You can get these beds with a bigger receiver, but this was sitting on the lot, and even with the 2-inch shake, this thing's still rated at 22,000 pounds, which is more than I tow on the bumper anyway. Did reinforce back here. The dealer, Tyson, the owner, he said that you're supposed to do this anyway because that's just part of the upfit process, trying to tie the bed into the frame and tie the hitch into the frame, because it's basically, you would consider this bed as a universal for all cab chassis, and they make them for the regular pickup bed, so you're gonna have to customize that anyway. I thought it was just kind of they didn't do enough steel in the back and it was a little weird, but I guess that's, you know, industry style, is you gotta do a little bit extra. I'm running 3-inch B&W ball up on the front because it's 40K rated trailer. I need a 3-inch ball to get that rating, or else my ratings count for nothing if I'm running the little ball. This side, you got simple toolbox just to keep you out of a pinch. And up here, I'll show you the grease locker. Got your government juice, oil, grease, trash can, and there's that new bad boy that we got today. Got that jack because I'll show you. Normally you got your jack stowed in underneath your seat up in the front, and hidden right here, I got a subwoofer on this one. I'll tell you, because this is my second one of these trucks, and Haas's didn't have one. This one does. Where you at? Well, the trailer don't got one. What did I tell you? They don't come with a jack. That's my dad's toothbrush from a road trip. I don't know why. I have to put that back in there. So they don't come with the jack because the little jack ain't got enough sauce for it. So, like I said, cab chassis don't come with a jack unless it's in a different spot, and I haven't found it yet. So let's go back to the trailer. Literally the same configuration as that one, just with a heavier rating axle and hitch coupler on the front. This is the 2.0, it's got something more steel. I got the Diamond C trailer from David, Winnemucca, Nevada. The trailer store is his shop name. And another one of those deals, I called around trying to get information and answers on the products I was buying. And some dealers, they'll just flat out tell you a price, and then if you like it or don't like it, you go from there. But he was willing to talk, tell me what details I was looking for on the trailer. Made that decision 4 years ago, bought that trailer from him. And since then, I think I've bought 6 or 7 trailers from him. I lost count. So this is the newest one, and just simple short axle, hydraulic dovetail. I don't think I could go back with a gooseneck that didn't have the hydraulic dove for full-time tow use. If you just had max ramps to get the job done, the Diamond C's are actually pretty nice. But these things, when it goes to the ground, it lifts the trailer slightly and plants it. That's another thing you can actually, well, the back axle is kind of a difficult one, so it's nice to have the jack. But you can actually lift the trailer up a little bit to change a tire if you had to, put a block or something back there. At the end of the day, it's just nicer to have the jack like that new one we got. But Hutch suspension, didn't go with the air ride. Why didn't I go with the air ride? Because I just wanted something that was durable, tough, and simple. Hutch is simple. Hydraulic disc brakes on the 16K axles. This thing is just, it's a beefcake. I'll tell you that much right now. You see the engineered beam. I said this a million times. I feel like I'm just on repeat mode. But how I'm going to set this one up. I did upgrade the chains because I'm going to be, worried about my payload. I got a couple bigger rigs I'm going to be hauling. Saying, as you get older, you're getting lazy. So you got the speed binders and hydraulic jacks and dovetail. You can't call efficiency lazy. There's been a lot of trial and error to be efficient. And, at the end of the day, if you're being efficient and it gets the job done quicker so you can go home and have a warm meal, hang out with fam, that's where it's at. Or get you on to the next job, make you some more money because the first job went so efficient. Did take the deck and the neck off this one. I want to try it without it. Ran it for a little while on there. I want to see how it feels, with the 3-inch ball, if we're going to get the ball slap. But I think this trailer's got a little bit more weight to it. Sticker says this one weighs 9,700 pounds. And the truck weighs 11,000 pounds. So we're sitting at 21,000 pounds right here, which is crazy considering this is a lot more better off than my old setup was. And I think we're just slightly heavier, but I am running a little bit more gear with this truck. Even though I got the smaller transfer tank, I'd like to upgrade that, but we haven't got that far. Need just a little bit more capacity. But the simple stuff that missed out on, got the bigger axles, mainly because I didn't want to pay the extra taxes, and I don't think they had a 40K rating back then. Work lights make life easier. Talk efficiency. Work lights up on the truck. I got work lights on the mirror. Your night scheming is a lot better going. So I don't think I really missed anything on here as far as if you were going to order some of these parts right now, what you're going to get. The truck is completely stock. I'm not going to mess with that for any time soon. I didn't get the extended warranty or any of that. I can extend it before this one runs out, but I got 5 years powertrain, 100,000, and I got like 5,000 miles on the truck, maybe 6,000. Things that I would change on any of this configuration, I don't think there really is anything because